base for that visit.
The American Lung Association's new Clean Air report found Dayton is one of America's cleanest cities. The report grades people's exposure to unhealthy levels of ground-level ozone air pollution, annual particle pollution, and short-term spikes in particle pollution. So far this year, Montgomery, Clark, and Preble County have an A rating. And Congress is working with the airline industry to try and recruit more pilots. Today, lawmakers met with the airline associations, pilots, and instructors, including the president of Vaughn College, an aviation school in New York. She said aviation careers can start as early as elementary school, but learning to fly is expensive.
For our flight students, the cost of training is an additional $75,000 to $85,000. Many families do not qualify for a Parent Plus loan and turn to the alternative loan market where the interest rates are high.
Some experts said technology could also help lower costs. This includes increasing the use of flight simulators during training.
Well, investigators do not know why a parking garage collapsed in New York City. We know a bit more about its history. The Department of Building Records showed there was an open hazardous violation from 2003. This involved cracks in the concrete. The collapse killed one person yesterday.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs.
I didn't get a chance to go outside for dinner, but it looks like it was still nice.
You know, warm this evening, and again, looking at hopefully, I guess, the next 15 days that we can have this exact same weather, McCall. That's wishful thinking, isn't it?
Wishful thinking. Temperatures tomorrow will go a little bit warmer than today, but then it's back to reality. Cooler weather is in the forecast. And honestly, as I was looking through that 6 to 10 day outlook, temps are forecasted to be near or slightly cooler than normal. So that means we're going to see a big shift, especially once we get past tomorrow. Let's take a look at the forecast, breaking it down for you. Your headlines for tomorrow, we will be looking at some dry conditions, breezy and warm weather. I'm looking at highs that are going to get up around 80 degrees, some spots into the low 80s. We go into Friday, rain, a few thunderstorms are possible. We start to increase the winds a little bit more and temperatures begin to cool off. By the weekend, temperatures are going to be in the 50s, and by Sunday, some spots will struggle to get out of the 40s. So we do have some big changes ahead. Here's a look at the forecast out the door tomorrow morning. Perhaps a light jacket or a sweatshirt for the kids at the bus stop. T-shirt and shorts weather, though, by the afternoon, because our high, as I mentioned, is going to get into the 80s. I see a high about 81 or 82 degrees coming in at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Great day for after-school practices across the Miami Valley. We stay dry all day long. Now, those temperatures will start to cool back into the 70s as we head into tomorrow evening. Something else that we will deal with tomorrow is some breezy to windy conditions. We go through the afternoon, and some of those wind gusts, 25 to 35 miles per hour, are possible. That's going to be kicking around some pollen. It's going to bring in some warmer air, but it's also going to contribute to a higher threat for fires, brush fires in general. We have low humidity for Thursday, so do not do any burning outside if at all possible on Thursday afternoon. Friday and Saturday, that threat does diminish, and that is because I am tracking rain. With the diminishing chances for brush fires, we look at diminishing temperatures. Tomorrow's high, as I mentioned, in the low 80s, but we're into the 60s Friday and then 50s heading into the weekend. Right now, satellite radar does show a few showers and thunderstorms north and west. I was tracking that on our latest models. That looks to fade out later tonight. And then further to the west, coming across the Rockies into the Central Plains, that is our next system that will impact us into Friday and Saturday. So you'll notice on Futurecast through Thursday, all is quiet right on through 10:30. After midnight, early Friday morning, we'll track some rain, a few thunderstorms around right on through the second half of the day. Heavy rain early pre-dawn Saturday, and then we dry out and those temps cool to the 50s for highs Sunday. Next chance for rain returns by the middle of next week.
Thank you, McCall. He's 21 years old, a Massachusetts Air National Guardman, and he was in federal court today. The government said he shared classified documents